Hey, it is day 14. I'm a little behind of the Pajama Affiliates 30-day video challenge. This is Robin Cockrell with Pajama Affiliates. And today I'm going to talk about investing into yourself and your business. And this is something that a lot of marketers don't do. Many will start going at it alone, and they'll research the web, and it'll take them 3 times as long to get where they need to be. And then they'll get a strategy, and they'll start making some money, and then they keep doing it, and then they reach this little what do you call it? You're just not really growing, and because they're not making money, they're opposed to investing more money or investing time. And there's a lot of free stuff out there too. I've learned a lot from the free stuff, but I do invest in things into my business. I have actually spent like my last $20 on a product to learn something, and it always paid off. And then a lot of things, and I'm going to ramble really bad in this one because this is a really broad subject, but then another thing is investing into things to build for your own personal growth, and and expanding your mind. And I think that is like the biggest thing. I think one of the biggest things, I read a comment on a blog today, and it was a blog post about how to make money with Zazzle. And it was actually on Leslie's blog, and the comment said, well, now you just can't use Zazzle because it's way too competitive and there's too much blah, blah, blah. And I thought, that's a marketer that's never going to make it, because that's the mindset that you need to invest in changing. And there are things out there that to do that, like reading books that you have to pay for. I mean, I've bought books that are $3 on a Kindle that have been life-changing, and I don't understand why people won't do that, because the mindset is everything. Now, I've invested thousands in the mindset with a very, very controversial person, and she is still very controversial, and honestly, I'll be honest, we're no longer friends, and some people may know who I'm talking about. I don't really care. Our paths may cross again and down the road. I really don't know. I can't predict the future. But regardless of how controversial she was, that woman, and what I learned from her changed my life. It turned my whole everything around completely, because there were concepts and blocks in me and things that I had learned that I never questioned, and they were blocking me from stepping out of my comfort zone and for taking things to the next level. I'm not saying you have to spend $3,000 by any means, because that's about what I ended up spending. But in hindsight, I might could have gotten the same knowledge for cheaper. But right at that point, I was starving for it. I was starving for it, and I literally had no money. I did not have $3,000 to invest, but I'll tell you what happened when I did make a commitment. I made a commitment to a payment plan, and I'm going to tell you the truth. This was a couple of years ago, and I was eating hot dogs and buns, and it was that bad. And I made an investment, and I think the first payment I made was like $20. And she gave me access to some of it, and I started really committing to it. And it was like within 60 days, I had my first $10,000 month online. It was my mindset. It wasn't my strategies. It wasn't what I was doing. It was my mindset. So, and I've had some rough breaks along the road again, and I'm trying to get back to that mindset, and I know that is where it's at. It is up here, and it is in here. It is not necessarily in your strategies, because when you start opening your mind, and I went over my 3 minutes because I'm pretty passionate about this, but when you really start questioning everything that you believe, well, like, oh, this is too competitive, or I can't make money at that. When you get rid of that crap in your mind, you start seeing possibilities that you did not see before, and doors start opening. So read a book, invest into yourself. You are worth it. You know, you're worth it. You're worthy. So my thing today is invest into yourself, and also, if I mean, even courses that teach you how to do things. You know, I took a bunch of courses on Facebook ads, and I paid money for them, and it has helped me as opposed to trying to go at it alone. And now I teach Facebook ads, so you know, for beginners and those on a low budget. But that's it. That's my video. I am at 5 minutes and 30 seconds, and I went way over. I'm so sorry. Bye.